Ladies and generals, you know, I've been watching too much of that on the news, sounds. Anyway, look, what we've got is yet another, even though it doesn't say it on the truss rod cover, it is a 50's tribute, pretty much the same as that burst that we had, but of course, as you can see, this is all in black, but same construction. So, let's have a listen, we'll have a chat. Let's go. Fair enough. So, noisy pickups very quickly. Try the rhythm setting. And just for completeness, the centre. Sensible pickup time, and we will start on the bridge end. Lovely, into the centre. Beautiful. And the neck. Truly awesome. So, what have we got? I mean, for a start, these are like buses. I've waited for one for ages, and then two sort of came along. And, well, yeah, so they're basically a studio. Well, they are a studio, in fact, but of course it's a studio version of whatever apparently they were banging out in the 50s, and it is really superb. In fact, very interestingly, these are supposed to be a matte-ish satin finish, and generally speaking, when they've had a bit of wear, quite a bit of playing, then that satin finish turns quite shiny, which this remarkably, the light might be too bright. I've got the curtains open, it's sunny, it's a beautiful day, and so it hasn't in fact become shiny. It's still got that matte, yeah, very much so, still got that matte finish to it. So let's have a look at the bad bits, and they are very, very few. There's you can see there, there's a bit of, yeah, that's it. So you can see there's a bit of something. You could touch it in if you wanted to, couldn't you? And there's something very, very, very tiny there, and other than that, I can't see anything. There's no nibbling around the headstock or anything like that. So let's talk about construction. Well, no surprises. It is an all mahogany construction, mahogany neck, mahogany body with a maple cap, as per the standard formula for Gibson Les Pauls. And it weighs it. I've not weighed it, but you know, they're heavy. They're not as heavy as the old ones that didn't have the weight relief, but it's, you know, it's got a really nice solid feel to it. Makes me feel, you know, like I'm holding something decent. We have got a Rosewood Fretboard. The frets are immaculate, and of course you've got 22 of those with the acrylic block, well, trapezoid inlays, which are, you know, they call it perloid, which is basically plastic, and it's in really, really beautiful, beautiful nick. We've got Grovers here. Is it 23? Oh yeah, it is, yeah. So we've got Grovers here around the back, and if you can see what's going on the back of the headstock, you'll see that it says 2013, but the serial number tells us that it's actually late 2012. So I can only assume that the necks get stamped up as they come off the production line, or something like that. The action, let me get my mushing out of the way, is, you know, standard for what I like. My preferred string height is 1.25 at the 12th, and then probably just a bit less than 2 on the bass side. But it plays beautifully. As per standard, of course, we've got a 3-position toggle switch, and this one has a scratch plate. Didn't know it came with a scratch plate. Anyway, it's got one. 2 P90s, and they are definitely Gibson P90s. There is a way, you'll have probably seen it on air already, but there is a way of identifying Gibson P90s, because I can't remember seeing a Gibson P90 with Gibson stamped on it. But certainly the key clue to having a genuine one is that all of the corners have been cut off, you see, like this, so that it's not totally square, it's got the corners trimmed off. And also they do pump out a sort of very specific output range, which is, it's about between 7.4 and 7.9 or something like that, which again you should see up here. And it's really beautiful, it's fabulous, fabulous to play. You've got these old thumb bleeders on the knobs. Of course they're called thumb bleeders for a reason that I'm sure will not escape you. I don't suppose that these days they make them quite as... And I have seen some very thin, tinny ones on older guitars, and they really will do that trick, but these are quite rounded off, you know, they're fairly abuser friendly. Stocktown Tunematic, and this is, it's not unplayed. In fact, not only is it not unplayed, but it belongs to a guy from a proper band. They're based in Liverpool, and I can't remember what they're called. Something like Bed and Breakfast or something like that. But anyway, I did have a listen when I got it back. So, yes, anyway, it's really... so it has been played, but not much. Again, he's another one who prefers his Super Strat, not Super Strat, his HSS Strat. But overall, these are just fabulous value for money, certainly on the second-hand market. But as usual, make sure you're buying from somebody who is going to get it to you safely, and that you know that it is what it says it is, although these were not really prone to being copied by anybody, as some of the more expensive items were. Yeah, so brand new fresh set of strings, and that is actually that. Now, just a little update on, I'd ordered, well, I might as well tell you, I've been trying to keep it secret, but it's gone so long now. Mid-December, I ordered a brand new Rickenbacker 403S in amber fire-glow. It was supposed to get here for, they've kept putting the date back, and it was supposed to get here for the 11th week of this year, which is just leaving us now. And I've been watching the timeline, their lead time on these items, the backs, and it's kept, you know, been expect to wait 4 weeks, expect to wait 3 weeks, expect to wait 5 days, expect to wait 4 days. That was yesterday, expect to wait 4 days. This morning, I went on, it said expect to wait 15 weeks. Well, it'll be worth it, I'm sure. So apparently Rickenbacker have been so inundated with orders that they're really struggling to fulfill their commitment. But that is that. So, I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks all ever so much for tuning in. And it's adios amigos. Ta-ra.